So there was this very beautiful lady. When I'm talking about a beautiful lady, I mean she has a fine face, fine body, and even a nice character. This whole story began when she started talking to this guy her friend linked her up with years ago. The name of this lady was Elora and the name of the guy was Ivan. Elora and Ivan never talked about dating. All those years they just got linked up. Both of them were probably in a relationship, but it was sure Elora was in a relationship. For this time, she was single and ready to start dating again. She had some other guys texting her at the time, looking for attention, but according to her, they were not what she wanted. Coincidentally, this time when she was single, Ivan started texting her as well. This guy was able to get all of her attention as it seemed like they were bonding. She was always smiling and looking out for his chats pop up on her phone, signs of a finished lady. So they texted for months as Ivan was in Lagos and Elora was a final year student at Leeds City University, which happened to be the same university this Ivan guy finished from years back. So according to her, this guy was responsible, well-to-do, and was a good Christian, close to the kind of guy she wanted, so she agreed to date him. Time goes by and it was close to the end of the semester, as it was already exam period. Ivan gave Elora all the support she ever needed then. He woke her up in the midnight, he was always checking up on her and even added to her pocket money for exam provisions, saying so she could concentrate properly. Elora was so happy with Ivan that she doesn't even try to give other guys attention. Finally, exam was done and luckily for her, her parents stays in Lagos, so she could go home and also see her guy by the side. She traveled to Lagos. Elora and Ivan had definitely discussed about meeting. They were both excited and they could not wait to see each other. Finally, they got to see each other. They went to a restaurant for the first time and later to Ivan's house. They were both so happy to see each other that they could not stop talking. She asked about his previous relationship. He said he had a previous girlfriend and he mentioned not to worry about her. According to her, she didn't process it as if he still has a girlfriend. She thought it was a case where he had broken up with her for infidelity, but the girl doesn't want to let go. Elora wasn't even ready to know more about the situation. All along, Ivan was saying he had a little surprise for Elora, but she had to wait. Time had gone and Elora had to go home after the first date. She wished she could stay longer, but she couldn't because she had her parents to answer to. Luckily for her again, Ivan's place was just a cab away from her place. So the next day, after doing all she had to do at her parents' house, she went directly to Ivan's house. They both chatted, watched movie, and ended up doing the do. You know what I mean? Then she had to leave again. When Elora got back, they texted a lot about how interesting their meeting was. He still kept saying he has a surprise for her. She couldn't wait any longer, so she told him to just spill it. He decided to say it. He told her that he was traveling to Canada in a few days. That definitely wasn't the kind of surprise Elora was expecting. She was happy for him, but she wasn't totally happy. She thought it was the beginning of a sweet relationship for her, and now her new boyfriend is surprising her, saying he is traveling. She's supposed to be happy. She asked why he didn't say that earlier. Ivan persuaded Elora and said he wanted to make sure things got started between them and would definitely be back for her. She felt a little relieved. Ivan said he had to leave to his sister's place the next day, that her place was closer to the airport and most of his luggages were there, so they were not able to see before he finally traveled. To cut the long story short, they started the whole long distance relationship and things started up smoothly. Elora had made up her mind to keep herself for Ivan, so one day on her birthday she went for a shoot with her friends. Unknowing to Elora that Ivan was already looking for ways to break up, he started accusing her of cheating. He said that it was a guy that took her out for the birthday shoot. She tried convincing him with evidence that she went with her friends for the shoot. A few weeks later, he came up with another accusation saying she was cheating, saying he still has friends in the school and they told him they saw her cheating. She defended herself, but he kept saying she was lying and he acted off. This girl didn't know how to feel because she couldn't relate with him. He didn't say he was breaking up, but he stopped talking to her. A few months later, Ivan posted a picture of a lady on her birthday with a long caption expressing how he loves her and how far they have come. Elora was so pained, but it was at that point she started realizing what has really been going on. How Ivan was never in a relationship with her and how she has been the side chick all along, but he made it seem like she was the main chick. Guess he was tired of pretending was why he had to make up this cheating story to break up with her. The whole relationship ended that way. And our message to every lady that has a real and transparent guy as a partner is not to take him for granted. If this was you, what would you have done to Ivan the chick? Put your answers in the comment section below and don't forget to smash the like, subscribe and share button.